Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Fitria Rahmawati, together with my colleague Ibu Mariam Sorohiti from the English Language Education Department of Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, and also our partner from MSU IIT, the Philippines, Miss Siti Pasandalan. We are conducting a research on EFL primary school students' vocabulary mastery through the implementation of pictorial narrative. This study was the result of community service collaboration funded by LPM UMY. For the background, in learning a foreign language, especially English, vocabulary serves as one of the fundamental pillars essential for mastering other languages. There are various learning media that can help teachers facilitate their students' understanding of the language, especially vocabulary. One of them is a pictorial narrative. A pictorial narrative is an effective combination of visual and textual storytelling. It can be a very impactful teaching medium for the EFL learners. However, research on how pictorial narrative enhances vocabulary mastery at primary school levels has been limited. Most research focuses on general and reading context, leaving a gap in its integration and effectiveness. Therefore, this study was conducted to investigate whether the use of pictorial narrative significantly effective in enhancing elementary school students' vocabulary mastery. Two frameworks were adapted in the study. The first one is a theory of cognitive development by John Piaget in 1957. Piaget's work underlines the significance of age-appropriate education and learning methods tailored to each developmental stage to optimize learning outcomes. The contents of the pictorial narrative are tailored or specifically designed to meet the primary school students' needs. In addition, the study also adapted Neil Fleming's VARK theory. VARK stands for visual, oral or auditory, read or write, and kinesthetic. This theory posits that every individual have different learning characteristics and preferences for collecting, organizing, and thinking about information. Related to pictorial narratives, it consists of visually appealing illustrations and engaging storytelling techniques which believed to facilitate different learning strategies. Regarding the methods, this study adapted a quantitative research method to investigate the effectiveness of pictorial narrative in enhancing primary school students' vocabulary mastery. To be specific, an experimental design was adapted with two sets of tasks as a data collection. It focused on a single group, adapting a quasi-experimental group design with a non-equivalent pre-test and post-test design. This research was conducted in a state elementary school in Sleman Regency, Yogyakarta, Indonesia, and it was conducted during the even semester of the academic year 2023-2024. There were 25 fourth grade students aged between 10 to 11 years old participated in this study. They served as a treatment group exposed to pictorial narrative for English learning, especially vocabulary. Regarding the treatment, prior to the implementation, the researchers designed a lesson plan together with the classroom teacher centered around the topic of daily activities. The researchers also provided a pictorial narrative entitled My Daily Routine. The researcher designed and then later presented to the students. During the implementation, the students were exposed to vocabulary related to daily activities along with the pronunciation and also the meanings. In this state, pictorial narratives is introduced by the researchers to teach students the vocabulary and then to help them better understand the lesson. These are the results of the implementation. In order to analyze and to draw a conclusion from the result of the study, the following range category was used. There are 4 categories to identify the level of the student's mastery. The first one is advanced, intermediate, basic, and pre-basic. The pre-test and post-test was analyzed using descriptive statistics observed from the mean score and also from the standard deviation. In the pre-test, the student's score was 72.20, which belongs to the intermediate category. However, the post-test results showed that there is an improvement on the student vocabulary mastery test, which was 85.44, and that was categorized as advanced. Further test is conducted, which is the inferential statistics using the t-test. Prior running the inferential statistic, normality test was run. From the result of the normality test using skewness and kurtosis, the result revealed that the data were normally distributed. Another requirement test was the homogeneity test using the Levin statistics. The result from the Levin statistics test showed that the significant value is higher than 0.05, showing that the population from which the groups were sampled was homogeneous. After the two requirement tests were done and fulfilled, the researcher ran the t-test. The pair sample t-test output showed that the significant two-tailed result was 0.00, which is lower than 0.05. Therefore, the alternative hypothesis is accepted. It can be concluded that the use of pictorial narrative significantly enhanced the vocabulary mastery of the fourth grade primary school students in Sleman, Yogyakarta, Indonesia. These are the samples of the materials given to the students and also the pictorial narratives. That's all our presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. UMY ada, masyarakat berjaya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.